Yeah, look, they didn't play that well in their first game against the GP Kabul Eagles, and they only made 136, and they got knocked over pretty easy. And their first 15 overs against the Tigers, Spengo Tigers, wasn't great, and they got smashed. 193 was hit off their bowling, but they started to get better, I thought. They scored 180, good chase, courageous chase. They finished off well with the ball. So it all comes down to just win the power plays. Nawaz Mangal here. Good. Look at the strike rate, up to near 140. Exactly what you want. Is in good nick, starting to play well. And I think the game yesterday, Ed, I think the confidence will flow through here. And Knights, of course, they've got to win. They've had a win. They've played very, very well. And, of course, they beat the Paragon Dragons and won that game pretty easily. But more importantly, just if they can get off and win the power play, get 50 in the first, 45 to 50, not many wickets down, then they're well on the way, hopefully, to win this game, to keep themselves in the Shpageeza Cricket League.
Dawud Zadran. He'll start the proceedings off with the new ball, running away from the commentary end. 17 wickets in his 18 matches. That economy, you'd say, is a little bit high, but you expect that also on these surfaces and also bowling in the power play. Cameron Delport. He's a bit of a unit. You like him, mate, don't you, Dino?
Yeah, I do. And he's had a couple of good knocks up to now, but I just want him to make a real big one, a match-defining innings to get his team going. So here we go. The first ball of Game 6 in the Shpageeza Cricket League. Swing and a miss outside off stump. Good pace.
Yes, good pace. Swing and a miss, really. Just trying to feel baton ball. Just an absolute smidge of, little bit through the air, you know, not much, but a little bit, anything for the bowlers in these conditions.
Yeah, must be looking through some different set of glasses to you, but I thought it was dead straight and he missed a straight one. But that happens occasionally. So, wide open stance, almost like Sanath Jayasuriya. So, there we go. We're away, Ed.
Bang! Down the ground. Dismissive. The first one, a big swing and a miss. This time he gets in line with it. It's closer. Oh, umpire. A non-striker as well, in danger.
Yeah, and I've seen so many ball boys, when they try to get the ball and it goes past the rope, and hits the rope and nearly hits the ball boy in the face. Just watch this. They always get down to it. Oopsie. Just got to actually grab the ball before it hits the rope. So, Dalat, he knows he's in the game here. The deep mid on his back. Down the ground of this, she blows. Shpageeza.
Woohoo! Starting things off. She gone. Throw her back.
Now, this is really big stuff by Delport. Now, more importantly, can they get 40, 50 balls? If he does this, he'll make 100 playing like this. He looks like he's in a mood, folks.
Fielders are scrambling. They're scrambling, Dino. Fortifying the leg side, mid-wicket, long on. I think that is his arc.
Well, they're in the right places. He goes back in the crowd at the moment after that last shot. Oh, and a magnificent square cut as well. It's rocking and rolling here at Kabul International Cricket Stadium.
You've got to stand up for this, surely. The first over, 14 off it up to this point. Two of the boundaries have come through the leg side. The next time he overcompensates. Outside off and slash. Oh, 14. Dino, you got to put a smile on your face.
Walked up to Dolat there, Zadran, and said, what do you think? I think Zadran said, I'm bowling in today's highlights. What a beautiful start. So the slip's out. Gee, if it gives any room outside off stump, just a dab down the third man will get you another 4. And he does again! No, it's raining force here.
That ball must be out of shape by now, surely. It's a new kookaburra, but my goodness, it's taking a battering. 18. And there's still more to come. Can he restrain himself, or does he just keep going at, do you know?
Keep rolling the dice, keep going hard. 18 off 5, so strike rate well over 300. Dalat Zadran, no wicket for 18. He wishes he was sitting back at the hotel right now, I can assure you. Now the mid-off and mid-on have come up. Now, this is really good captaincy from Nabby. He's put a deep point in, a deep mid-wicket, so this has to be short with this delivery. No, it's down the ground for 4 more. Bad bowling. Oh, gee, it's all over. It's 1 over gone. It's 22 without loss.
What an over. Exciting stuff. All of it coming off the bat. It's almost like a bowling machine, that over. Oh, spare thought for the fast bowlers. Dalwat Zandran, 22 off their first over. Have they set a tone or what?
Well, the experience when you skip up tough times, you bring yourself on, and he is a great bowler, this guy, no doubt about it. 26 wickets from 23 matches, economy rate of just under 7. Amazing numbers, 3 for 5. He really knows how to do this business here. So we're lining it up here. So the guys are really good form. It really is Nabaz Mangal. It's just struggling to get off the ball. Oh, he's found a little bit of touch. Instead of using brute force, we'll just ramp it down to third man. They'll only get 3, which is a rarity in T20 cricket. Beautiful batting.
That is the longer part of the ground as well. Finesse. Dainty. Just off the face of the bat. It's quicker through the air and they pick up 3 runs. Wow, the scoreboard is working overtime. Ahmed Nabi brings himself on. He's a partnership breaker. Clever off-spin bowler.
Now, he's just trying to get this right. He's worried about Delport going over mid-on. So he's brought the mid-on up. Interesting. Okay, so the deep mid-off has gone back. He's going to really try and spin this new ball. Good ball. Look at that. He was winding up for a long way away and decided to defend there.
My goodness, the backlift. He is ready to go.
Oh, the beans are going in his head here, Delport. He just wants to smash into all parts of Kabul. And he gets the sweep shot, hits in the screws, doesn't get it. Oh, look, and 2 experienced T20 cricketers just jousting here. Lovely stuff. Look at Nabby, he's just slowing things down, getting the tempo to suit himself. Go big! He's gone! Shpageeza!
That's a home run! 20, 30, 40 rows back. That's on someone's house.
And out brings the new balls for me. That's on top of the roof. Well, oh, they found the ball. Good effort from the security guard. It's something I haven't seen for a while in life. Seeing a ball being thrown back with a guy with an AK-47. Fantastic. And Nabby. Knows he's under attack here. 36 off. Just 2 overs. Oh, he's got to get 10 again. into the crowd. Wow, he's batting really well here.
Bang, bang! Everybody's just loving this. This is what you come out to see. T20 cricket. It's not about the bowlers, it's about losing balls.
And he'll get one, and that'll be good there. So, as we say goodbye to Ed Ransford, we'll say goodbye to that over. It's 3 overs gone. It's a magnificent 43 for no loss. What a start. 3 overs gone. Just take a big deep breath here as Ed Ransford goes and bring in the quiet, sedate Alistair Campbell to come in. 43 for no loss. Delport, he hasn't played T20 cricket for South Africa. And I wonder why. I know they've been very strong, but surely they can fit him in there somewhere.
Well, anyone is quiet and sedate when compared to Ed Rainsford. But it's been a rollicking start, make no mistake.
Oh, he's got a top edge and it's going to run away for at least a couple. It might have even run away for 4. I tell you what, he hasn't backed away. Even though Ed Ransford's left the building, we're still seeing magnificent 4s and 6s.
You've got a feel for the bowler here, a really good piece of deception. Slower ball bouncer, he was through the shot. It was Cameron Delport. Got a healthy top edge and, well, he'll take him any which way they come. At this stage, he's set his stall out. He is going to go after everything and get them off to a blitzing start. 43 or 14 deliveries. 2 blows away from bringing up 50 and 16.
Be the fastest 50 without doubt. Oh, and he's hit that well. I wouldn't do that if I was you, Mr. Naveen. He's got more stairs than a lighthouse. Have a look at him. Delport's on a roll. He's going at a strike rate of 300 and he's trying to stare him down. Wow.
Yeah, I don't mind that. The local boy having a crack at the overseas pro all makes for good theatre. But as you say, when a guy's in this sort of form as the batsman, you just want to be getting to your mark and concentrating on what you need to do next.
So the deep mid-off and deep mid, the mid-off and the mid-on are up. Will he go downtown? Oh, swinging a mess, that little change-up delivery, and he can't believe that it hasn't hit the stumps.
Really good skills, Naveen ul Haq. Take a bow. There's an absolute onslaught happening here in Kabul, and he's held his nerve and bowled a delightful slower ball. That's probably one thing that Daulat Zadran didn't do in the opening over, just kept running and bowling the same pace. When you do that to quality players, any player in the first 6 overs, when they've set their stall out to take you on, becomes very, very difficult indeed for you to stem the run flow.
So this is good captaincy by Mohamed Ami. He's just slowing things down here. He's pushed back the deep mid wicket, the deep mid on, because that's the hot areas where Delport's looking to hit. Slow ball down the ground. It might go for 4 and it will.
He hits it hard, doesn't he? Wow. It was a slower ball, so had to provide his own power. Cameron Delport, he's a big unit, got big arms, and he's hit that fiercely down the ground. I reckon the mid-on had 15 yards to go. Got about 5 yards before getting over the ropes.
Does he go another slow one here? No, he tried one there and he got punished. He's going to have the courage to bowl another one.
Gee, I think that's his only chance. If he provides any pace on the ball, he's going to disappear.
Disappear it does! It's in a marriage ceremony. 50 up. It's the fastest 50 in the Shpageeza Cricket League. 18 balls, what an off.
He's under pressure to come to the party, Cameron Delport, and he's done it in absolute style. Crunches another one over the boundary. It has been absolute show these first few overs. He's put it on, and there he is, pumps out the chest, raises the bat. Take a bow, Mr. Delport. He's one of the best 50s.
Amazing batting, two parts. Here's the 50, the lovely shot. Started from there, then it went straight drive. And look at the beautiful free flow of the bat. And then the big one down the ground over mid-on. And then he said, I'll have some more of that through point. But the thing is, he's not overhitting, he's balanced, and he's such a strong guy to do a lot of weights, a big bat of his. And look at that high elbows, a very good technique there. And then following it up through. See, most of the runs coming from the hot spots, mid-wicket, mid-on, and there he just gives the skipper just a bit of a taste of what he can do with that beautiful bat of his. And a little bit of luck there.
It's been brutal, hasn't it? And there's been some cultured strokes thrown in there as well. But when he takes on the boundary, my word, he doesn't just drop it just over, it goes miles over.
Well, he's backing away and he's gone around the wicket. Courageous bowling by Naveen. That ends the over. 4 overs gone. It's a magnificent 57 for no loss.
He wants to have a crack. He needs as many balls as possible in these first 6 overs, and he's determined to get them.
Geez, it was a risky call. It just touched it there, and a hit, yep, would have been done, I think. Direct hit would have been gone. But look, that's the little things you got to do. Navazi's smart enough to say, I'm going to give the strike to the power hitter. Don't get in his way at the moment. Smart cricket. Secunda Raza. Oh, and he's got big downstairs. Reach out and catch it.
Oh, under the pump. Where do you bowl to this bloke? Tried the arm ball, tried to get it as full as possible. Missed his leg. And he's muscled it down the ground again. He just doesn't miss-hit it. And when he does, it still goes for 6.
Just doesn't overhit, does he? He just, these beautiful bats there, they just know I have to get it right and the ball disappears. It's his favourite one there. He's got a bit of work on it. I can tell you what, you need a bit of work on the middle of that bat. Here it's just pulverised the middle. Oh, and he's just gone downtown again. They don't know where to bowl to him.
Totally bemused and perplexed tonight at the moment. No plan against this onslaught. Absolutely brutal. The only way is to try and bowl in the block hole. You cannot let him get under the ball, and that's easier said than done. If you give him any length to work with, he's going to put you out the park.
In the air and finds the gap, and luck's a fortune. Oh my Lord, imagine if you're scoring in this. You just put 6, 4, 4, 6, 4, dot, 4, 6. Amazing cricket.
Big gap there, square of the wicket. Thought for a while that maybe the fielder had a chance, but he knew exactly what he was doing. Cameron Delport waited for it, placed it well.
There's 72. The best power play ever. He's gone bigging in over the leg side now. Oh, what do you say? I'm running out of adjectives. I'm running out of verbs. I'm running out of voice. What a shot.
Yeah, he's gone down the leg side this time, and all he's done is help it on its way. Knew there was no one out square leg. Didn't try and hit it too hard. There we go. Purposely got that bottom-handed play to drag it round the corner. Terrific batting, skillful batting from Cameron Delport.
Yeah, Secunda yesterday had 3 for 9 after his 4 overs. How's he going now? He's had 5 balls and he's gone for 21. Oh, this T20 game's a brute. Honestly, they're going to run out of balls here. They're going to get rid of the whites and they're about to get onto the reds.
they'll be happy for this break. Well, the Knights, they don't know what's hit them. It has been that ferocious, this onslaught by Cameron Delport.
The highest score in Shpageeza history is 2-2-4, I believe. So they're well on the way of beating that at the moment here. So the umpires are saying, well, this is not right. We don't like a new ball. Well, don't bowl the rubbish that you've been bowling and you'll keep the ball for a while. Aren't they? The crowd been treated with some magnificent batting. They really have. Sikandar Raza, he doesn't know where to bowl at the moment. He's really trying to take the pace off it. Even the block shots look easy. So he pinches the strike. Oh, thousands off that over. It's 79 for no loss. Zahir Khan, the youngster, what a time for him to come on. Oh, and he's got inside out over cover. And what a shot, it's gone for 6. He got hit for 6 the first ball the other day, and he's been hit for his first ball of his spell here.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Navroz Mangal. Gives himself some room, and, well, it's a delightful stroke over extra cover. Difficult shots to play, didn't try and hit it too hard, just a flick of the wrist right out the middle of the bat. Terrific stroke.
It's true, folks. They're 93 after 6.1 overs. It's a difference in the attitude. Oh, and he's gone against the wrong, and you picked that, Alistair, didn't you? And so did he. He's just gone against the spin and smashed it.
He's going after everything. They want to prove a point here to the Arafaz and Boost defenders. There's no doubt about that. They've been slagged off. They've been told that they were the favourites. They've played like total losers thus far. Well, they've got a point to prove here because they've come out all guns blazing and they are putting them to the sword.
Knows the call and they still get one through. So they waited for the misfield. And they go to 98. Now, normally, South Africans do not know how to play leg spin. That's a fact. There's a misfield there, but a good effort, got a hand on it, probably saved a couple. So, judging from experience of Anil Kumble and Shane Warne and co, they've struggled against spin. They've got no idea which way it spins. Now, Mr. Delport facing a really good youngster, Zahir Khan, who can spin it both ways. He won't bowl the wrong one to him. He won't dare. Oh, he's tried it. He's just mowing it. You hit it further with your eyes shut.
They're not even attempting to rotate the strike in an orthodox fashion. They are going after every single delivery. They're in the zone and they are going to make hay while this Kabul sunshine beats down on this wicket.
1-1-1.
Geez, I think he's played really well, Naraz, because he's been smart enough to give the strike to Delport and unselfishly gone about it. And look at his job as well. He's done a really good job, 23 from 14. He's a very, very good player, and it brings up the 100. Can you believe it? In, if I do my maths right, 41 deliveries. 6 sixes plus 5, yeah, it's 41. So, all the youngsters doing a good job here. Bowled beautifully. That'll end the over. It's 100 for no loss after just 7 overs.
Well, there we have it. Don't adjust your sets because they've just had to add a few numbers so they could fit the buildings in. A couple of overs that went for 21. One that went for 17. Unbelievable. The run rate achieved thus far, 14.29. Out of this world. Cameron Delport has been the main aggressor, but let's not forget Navroz Mangal as well. He's played a very good supporting hand and found the boundary whenever he's been given the opportunity. 77 of 28 for Delport. Mangal 23 of 14. Now then, the Defenders Mis Ainak Knights need to find a trusty steed or two to carry them through this innings, because at the moment the Boost defenders are in cyberspace. They are cruising.
Well, the Arafif Azim Boost defenders should be the attackers. Hi, Alistair, how are you? Appeal. Umpire shaking his head. He just wants to see more balls flying out the ground.
Yeah, going down the leg side. You're a bowler, Ed. I just want to ask you, those first few overs when the batsman is attacking, everybody associates with bowling death at the back end of the innings. But when someone's attacking you in those first 6 overs, we didn't see a single Yorker.
Definitely. You got to try and revert to something, especially when someone is actually going after you. But in that power play, it's generally all about trying to get out of the power play and bowling conventionally. Full toss. Is that a wide? Yes, it is. Extra ball. You don't want to be bowling extra balls to these fellas. 77 and 23.
Yeah, I think that's a fair call by the umpire. Yeah, I understand a change of pace, and we saw a bit of that, and that's okay. But you've got to revert to the old-fashioned Yorker as well, particularly against someone like Cameron Delport. He's looking for any length, and he's going after everything. Just going to elude the fielder. They need a wicket. Do the Arafaz and Boost defenders. Nearly got one there. One of the rare miss-hits from Cameron Delport, high up on the bat, and just bounced in front of the fielder.
At this rate, the Boost defenders could get 280 if they keep going this way, but you expect some wickets to fall. If they don't, my goodness, what a total that'll be set here.
Up in the air and over the top. Third man is up in the circle. He gave himself room, and in the end, just got it over the top with one hand. What a piece of batting.
You spoke about Yorkers. He's attempted one, but it's a wide Yorker, allows a bit of room. Third man and pointer up in the circle. He just gets it over him, and it goes for 4. There's nothing much you can do as a bowling unit besides trying to starve them of scoring opportunities, whether you're bowling really wide or you're bowling at the hip. Something different, something that's got to be a bit negative for the batsman to try and get round. What about a bouncer?
If you're going to bowl wide, you've got to have third man back, so surely that can't be the plan. That's the plan. You've got to try and get it full and straight as possible, because also then you're bringing in LBW and bowled maybe. When you're going wide of the stumps, those are all out of the equation. And you know that you're only going to stem the run flow by taking a wicket. So give yourself the whole facet or the whole array of wicket-taking abilities, not just a few. And it's, well, it's easier said than done. It's easy from up here. They are under the pump. You start thinking a little fuzzily when things aren't going your way, especially when this man's on strike. Tries to go for the Yorker. Full toss. It'll just be the single. I think the bowler and fielders breathe a sigh of relief when he gets a single, Cameron Delport, and gets down the other end. But there's no respite from Navroz Mangal, because whenever he's had the strike, he's been able to find the boundary as well. With this sort of start, in reality, every batsman can just come in and just throw everything at it. It's going to be incredibly difficult to stem the run flow. Change of pace, that's good. Good bowling. Little inside edge, so it'll be a single. 8 overs bowled now, 110 for none.
And there's a big one. Has he got enough? Man coming under it, and the first wicket has fallen. Finally a breakthrough. Zahir Khan, he gets the breakthrough. Navroz Mangal has to make his way back to the change room, but man, has it been entertaining.
They needed a wicket. They needed it badly. Down on one knee. And he very nearly got it all the way, but good composure on the boundary, right on the cushion. And he takes a good catch in the end. Really needed to be composed under that high ball. He's elated, and why shouldn't he be? Decent hand by Navroz Mangal. Really did play well. 29 off 19, 110 for 1 now.
Well done there. Nice ball.
Morne van Wyk is the new batsman.
1-1-1.
He's pretty handy with willow in hand as well.
Well done, Hassan.
So respite is not going to be for long because they're going to keep going here. The Arif Azim Boost defenders are playing an absolute blinder of an innings. Cameron Delport, 80 of just 31. Morne van Wyk there because Navroz Mangal has just holed out on the boundary, 29 off 19. In any other game, that would be considered pretty good. In this game, way off the mark.
Navroz Mangal, the way he actually conducted himself and gave Delport that support. For someone who's walked away from the game, retired from international cricket, still looking that good. You'd pick him, wouldn't you? Let's get him back into the side as an opening attacking batter.
Well, he's a selector himself, so maybe he'll pick himself.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Campbell, you have been in and around the offices, haven't you?
Yeah, got a bit of the scoop, you know, you got to do that. But he must have been hard at work in the nets because he's played a couple of good innings now. Really looked like he's in the swing of things and practicing every day, playing every day.
But here's a thought for you. For someone who's played cricket and you're talking about him being a selector, being out there with young players, what sort of example is he setting? An excellent example for all these youngsters to still want to have the desire and say, well, you know what, when you go out there, this is what you need to do.
But also sending a message, I'm not going to make way, you've got to be better than me to get in the side. And by the way he's played, he's up there with some of the best players in the tournament, the innings that he's played. Well, he didn't read that. Really good delivery, wrong, and we know how skilled this young fella is. And there's the orthodox leg spinner. Yeah, you've got to watch him very carefully, particularly as a new batsman, Morne van Wyk. Got to make sure that you're trying to read him as quickly as possible. 9 overs bowled, just the 4 off the over. A good one and a wicket, 114 for 1.
محمد نبی کپتان تیم وزیرزای مس عینک نایت دلپورت استرایک است بهترین به نمایش گذاشت بال بهترین بال شاکر صاحبی چی جوریان داره بسیار خوب بیتینگ به نمایش گذاشته دلپورت واقعیت که در هر طرف میدان رنز جور میکنه این هم گود شات خوب شات بار در هواز دولت زدران زیر بال این هم آوت محمد نبی بود که دلپورت بعد از سنچری از میدان اخراج میسازه دلپورت بازیکنی بود که در آغاز از طرف بوست دفندر ساتری میکنه و خوب بیتینگ کرد همه بازیکنان میبینید تشویقش میکنه
نن در چند هم تشویق او کار خالص خوزي دلپورت واقعا چې چا ګورو چې څومره خوشاله بریخي واقعا د دلپورت نه دغه توپانې ډېر زیات خوند واخیستی د شپږیزې یا د شلاوريزو لوبو همدغه ښکلا دغه ښایست چې یو بیټسمین دریږي د شپږیزو او څلوریزو په مټ باندې سلیزې یا پنځوسیزې ترسره کوي او نن ټول نندارچیان هغه که په لوبغالي کې نیغ په نیغه دغه ملي اتلان ګوري او که د تلویزیون په پرده باندې ورته ناست دي او دغه لوبه ننداره کوي واقعا هم د ډیلپورت ته یو امید ورکوي یو هیله یې ورکړله چې دغه لوبډله هم کولی شي چې راتلونکي لوبې وګټي او مهمو پړاوونو ته لاره پیدا کړي
ولی یقینا شاکر صاحب به خاطر از اینکه بوست دفندر دو مسابقه اولی خود باخته بود از او خاطر مسابقه بسیار برش مهم بود این هم تکراری که توسط محمد نبی از میدان اخراج میشه دلپورت بعد از یک بیتینگ بسیار زیبا و دیدنی
بازی نوی بیتسمن لا وستندی څخه راغلی امراید بیرته راغی
امراید با بیتینگ آمده
دلپورټ چې محمد نبی داخل وتوانید د وسیله مقبول جذب کړي
4 توپ توانست سنچری خود پوره کنه. خوب بال. این مسابقه بسیار مهم است و عارف از این بوز دفندر به خاطر که 2 مسابقه اولی خود باخته و اگر این مسابقه را ببازه امکان زیاد داره که از تورنمنت بیرون شود. طرفداران هر تیم در داخل میدان آمدین و تیم خود از نزدیک تشویق میکنن. این هم تکرار بال را میبینی که مس شد. ویکت تو ویکت نبی بال میکنه. خوب بال. لیدینگ اچ. اوور 13 هم به پایان میرسه. 143 دمش و 3 بازیکن خود از دست داد.
د بوست ساتونکو او مس عینک اتلانو تر مابین په کابل الکوزي نړیوال کرکټ لوبغالي کې د شپږیزې 5م پړاو سیالیو په لړ کې نن 6مه لوبه ترسره کیږي. دولت زدران لا اکیډمي اند څخه وحید الله شفق په سټرایک باندې ولاړ ده. کټه کړ دغه توپ پوینټ باندې او د منډې کومه موقع نسته. وحید شفق هم یو ښه بیټسمین ده، کولی سي چې وکټ باندې سټې وکړي. د غټ شاټونو وړتیا لري. دغه ځوان لوبغاړی ګورو چې له امریټ سره څنګه ملګرتیا کوي. شاٹ تھرڈ مین پوائنٹ کور. بدن باندې ولګېده او یوه منډه یې ترلاسه کړه په سټرایک باندې. دا هم ریپلې ګورو. دولت صدران چې توپ په ښه انداز باندې ترسره کړ.
واقعا این مسابقه بود که همه کسایی که در نزدیک داخل میدان آمده بودن لذت بردن و کسایی که در پرده تلویزیون هم میبینن لذت میبرن. دلپورت بود که واقعا به شکل انفرادی توانست 100 دوش بگیره. خوب بال. چنج اپ پیس بال بود. دافستم
چنج اپ پیس هیڅ یو منډه هم باندې ونه سوه ځکه چې د یو فاست بالر لپاره چینج اپ پیس ډېر ګټور ثابتېږي. بیټسمین ته د بیټسمین فکر یا مایند چې د هغه ور بدلوي.
این هم آوت. دولت زدران بود که آخر توانست امارت از صحنه خارج بسازه. سلو بال بود. میخواست طرف لکسترم شارت کلان انجام بده اما موفق نشد. بال دلاین پیچ شد. سلو بال بود و این هم LBW. خوب فیصله از طرف امپایر.
واقعا ډیره ښه توپ اچونه، تر دې وړاندې هم چینج اپ پیس توپ وکړو، بیټسمین ونه توانېدو چې توپ یې لوبولی او دا ځل یې بیا هم پرله پسې په دویم توپ باندې وکټه ترلاسه کړه.
گلبدین نایب وارد میدان میشه. 24 میچ کرده، 619 دوش کرده، استرایک ریتش 154 و ایوریج اوسط دوشایی که جور کرده 34. واقعیت خوب بیتینگ کرده.
هلیکاپټر ستا خو د هلیکاپټر شاټ وهونکی شهزاد محمدي نه لیدل کېږي له بده مرغه چې په دغه لوبو کې نسته که نه ډېر هلیکاپټر شاټونه به مو ننداره کړي وای. نړیواله کچه د MS دونی څخه وروسته افغان MS محمد شهزاد محمدي په هلیکاپټر شاټونو کې ډېر مهارت لري.
شارت بال و گلبدین هم بال اعلا کرد. خوب بال بود، شما تکرار بال هم میبینید، خوب شارپیج بود و هیچ وقت نداد که دست خدا باز کنه گلبدین نایب. پس آمدن خوب میتونیم بگوییم از طرف دولت زادران به خاطر که غیر اقتصادی تمام شد امروز به نفع تیم خود.
او بیټسو بیټسمن ګلبدین نایب او ډېر په چټکۍ سره دغه منډه ترلاسه کړله. که چېرته مستقیما په ویکټو باندې لګېدلی وی نو د ګلبدین د آوټ چانس هم زیات و. هم ریپلې ګورو. لومړی ګلبدین نه غوښتل چې منډه ترلاسه کړي، په نان سټرایکر بیټسمین چې و هغه ډېر په چټکۍ سره راغی.
شما می گرافیک میبینین که در اوور اول 22 دوش گرفت، همچنان داور دوم 6، داور سیوم 12. باز هم ظاهر خان با بالینگ انتخاب شده، چه نامین بالینگ میکنه. وحیدالله شفق در 12 توپ 7 دوش جور کرده، 3 اوور 30 دوش داده و یک بازیکن سوختانه. این هم خوب بال، بهترین بال. میخواست اینساید اوت شارت کنه اما بال کمی بریک شد، از زیر بیت برآمد و مستقیم در دستای ویکت کیپر. گلبدین نایب قیمتترین بازیکن از در لیگ شپگیزه. باز هم خوب بال به خاطر یک دوش.
ظاهر خان چنمن شاټ د دوه ډګر ساتونکو تر مابینځ ښکلې ډګر ساتنه ده ابراهیم زدران له لوري څخه.
سیده شارت بود و خوب فیلدینگ گفته میتونیم از طرف دو بازیکن جوان وزیرزای مس عینک نایت هم بالا کٹ کرد در خالیگاه و این هم 4 دوش خوب شارد توسط وحیدالله شفق. تکرارش هم میبینی بال دافستم بود و خوب مقبول خالیگاه را پیدا کرد، بار کٹ کرد و در نتیجه توانست 4 دوش با آسانی به دست بیاره. .5 اوور تا حال به اتمام رسیده و صرف 4 بازیکن خود از دست داده تیم بوست. 152 دوش است. خوب بال طرف دیپ مید ویکت به خاطر 2 دوش بسیار خوب با آسانی توانستند 2 دوش دیگر هم بگیرن.
Well, it sort of mirrored what happened yesterday, didn't they? They got off to a fly in yesterday's match. Spingar Tigers, who were smashing, absolutely smashing the Al Musafi Al Sharks, and the last 4 overs they pegged it back. Shapur particularly bowled beautifully, and it's similar now. And the Knights are doing the same thing as what Al Musafi Al Sharks did. Well, that's a good piece of work down there on the boundary line. Done a really good job there. So the Arif Azim Bosch defenders just going along nicely, but if I said to you at the toss, if I give you 200, you'll say thanks very much and I'll just walk away.
Not with that start, not with 100 off 43 balls. Oh, has he hung on to it? He's juggled it. 6 down. Laboured. Dino laboured.
How's that for a reflex catch? I thought for a second those could split webbings, can break fingers. And the reaction time, he's hit this right smack bang in the middle and bang, he's hit it. But the fact that he was prepared for a catch, ready to take the catch, and he got it on the 3rd bite. Yeah, that you need strong hands, strong fingers, and also you don't drop them off your own bowling. So the skipper leading the way. Can you believe this? Tariq got to go for 3, and it's 165 for 6. So the dangerous Shapur Zadran, he hit a 6 yesterday, was an absolute beauty. See, he comes on the face, Nabi. Oh, and he's gone big again, but someone's there. Yeah, but he's got to throw it back. He did it yesterday, and he's done it again today.
He loves the first baller, doesn't he? In the zone, bang! Long levers, captain, opening bowler. Plants it in someone's house.
Oh, just good batting, good free flow of the bat. Try to jam him up, it's just too short and he got able to get underneath it. So that's exactly probably what they wanted. Now we've got 3 overs to go. The important 18th over, 171 for 6. Yeah, up to 12 overs, folks, so 145. So 10 and over, they'll get to 200, they'll get there. As we said there, there's the officials there, the CEO, the chairman, of course. Geez, what a tournament we've got. That'll be a wide, and that'll go for wides. Did it hit the pad? That's the big question. No, it did, so it's gone leg byes. So they got a 6 and a 4. 10 runs in the last 2 balls. That'll get a wriggle on.
Not exactly where they thought they would have been after 10. They continued to bat, and I just think it's the follow-up batsmen that have come that haven't really given Dalport that necessary support. Yes, he was also out, but just continue the good work, even if it's just the singles. You pick up 3 or 4 singles, you'll always find a boundary, and you're staying around that 10-run and over mark, even after a fantastic foundation.
Oh, he did try to get a foot on it, and I'm going to have to say, Naveen, if you got a foot on that, it might have broken it. When he threw his foot out to try to stop that, I reckon in the split second his mind think, oh, don't do that. So the Arif Azim and Bost defenders are starting to fly in the crowd now. Look at the crowd coming in. You reckon they don't love it? The Alakazay Kola Shpageeza Cricket League, 5th edition. So Shapur Zadran likes to hit 6s and likes to go leg side. So his key here, I think he's got to bowl it wide outside off stump. 4 fieldsmen in the ring on the offside. Naveen. Bounce us! Oh, just a reminder that he also bowls fast. Don't bowl bounces to guys who can hurt you.
He's got good change-ups. Also good slower balls. This one is just, I think, a slow ball bouncer. Just pushing him back, nearly actually going onto his stumps. The big man.
That'll be a wide. That'll be a wide. I'll ask it. Well, they're giving it. Oh, come on. I know he's tall, boy. He's about 6'4", but that's gone way over his head. Let's have a look here. Short. That's way over his head for me. That's a wide. See, what happens here, folks, is the umpire looks at the square leg umpire to get confirmation. And the square leg umpire might have been ducking because he thought the ball might have been coming to him. So, just a change in field by Nabby. The fine leg coming up, 3rd man back. So, 14 balls left. Good bowling. Gee, that's good bowling. I love this defensive bowling. The Yorker outside off stump, the change-up bouncer. Really good death bowling by Naveen.
Really good, but Dizzy would have said he's missed his mark by at least half a meter.
Paul, what can he do? I like him to try to hit one through the covers maybe. Mix it up a bit. No, he's just not watching the ball here. He's just swinging from the ding, as we say. End of the over. 18 overs gone. 176 for 6. Well, did he get an edge? Fielding team did. And he whacked it over, and he'll only get 1. So 8 balls to go. Shapur doing his job. Now, Wahidullah, he needs to try and get a 6 here, the little fella. Maybe a sweep. Where can he get a 6 somewhere? Well, that'll be a big wide.
Good keeping. Could have been 5 wides. Looking to bowl a fuller length, trying to really bowl at the stumps. That one looked like it had a little bit of reverse swing on it as well. It's been roughed up, this ball.
Beautiful change up, slower ball there, bowling it wide outside off stump. Just got to get bat on ball. Can they get 200 after the start they got, folks? This is just amazing. 12 overs, 145.
1-1-1.
And I'll just get one there. So that's a pretty good finish there. 186 for 6.
لا د سراور پای ته رسیږي یو سل شپږ اتیا منډې جوړې شوې 1900 پای ته رسیږي د اړوندې لوبې نه د روپۍ ورسره کېږي.
Light roller 4 minutes.
تاولوسیو د پارا تاولات صدران ځواني تاولات صدران
10 sixes, 15 fours, and it's been a Delport occasion today. Another 100 for him. He got 100 in the T20 and the Nat Vest just recently in England. And now this is the last over. After getting that, I just cannot believe they haven't got 200. They look like at one stage maybe scoring 240, 250.
Dawat. Zadran. Final over.
Well, he got absolutely poleaxed in the first over, Ed, and he's coming back well here. You think about what he's done here. He got 21, I think, in his first over. And here, 1 for 28.
Well, the Wazir Zai. Mis Ainak Knights will be very happy with this. They would have thought, my goodness, we're going to be going after 260 here. And now, 186 for 6. You think a very good over, maybe 195.
Carves it up, backward point. Will only get one. Oh, they're coming back for a 2. Good running. A shocking throw. And really in this point, should you have come back? Is it more likely that maybe Shpageeza should be on strike, Ed?
With the shorter boundary as well, the big man with the long levers, little short arm jab and hit it into the hotel.
So I think he shouldn't have taken that single there, Wahid Dullah. They should have left it to Shpageeza, who's got the big arms. He can bang it. Dalat doing a job here, and he pulls away, and he makes me look a fool here. It's a beautiful 4. A full toss. Was it nearly over the top of the waist too, Ed? But he, with disdain, whacks it over backward square leg.
Well, they need more boundaries. And there's another one. You'd think that the bowler would really try and execute a bit better in this over and try and end well, try to end the innings well, have something below 200. Psychologically, you'll feel below 200, something tells you it's gettable. Over 200, oh man, you've always got to be looking at the scoreboard when you're batting. Always one eye on the scoreboard and one eye on a boundary.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a little stat here that you might know, Ed, that only 3% of chasers over 190 have been successful. 3%. That's 1 in 3. So, oh, they're coming back for 2. Well, he's got the run. Another poor throw. I did say 1 in 3. My maths is not good. It's 1 in 33.
Highest score for this for 5th edition now, 194. Yesterday we saw 193. Same venue, same place. That was from the Tigers. Today, it's bottom of the table. Boost Defenders. Arif Azim, Boost Defenders.
Oh, he's got a good piece of that again. And now Shpageeza to come on to give the last rites to this match. Now, he's got to be very careful here, Dalat, but if he bowls it into the arc, the bat arc, the big long levers of Shpageeza, it will go into the wedding ceremony hotel just across the road. So he needs to bowl the wide Yorker for me and to finish this game off. So, look, they're probably in a winning position, but you never know. We had a great chase yesterday, didn't we? Where, of course, the Arif Azim Boss Defenders really got close to the chase of 193. We're very similar scores, 195 from yesterday. Bengal Tigers got that score. So here we go, the last ball of the innings. Pulls it away, and has he got all of it? Oh, put a ring on it. It's in the wedding ceremony across the road. And the 200 comes up. What a way to finish for the skipper to finish it off. Bad delivery, bad execution by the bowler Naveen. But what a shot that was. Welcome back, everyone. Alakazay Kola Shpageeza Cricket League, 5th edition. And it's the last match here on day 3. Of course, we've got the Arif Azim Boast Defenders who made a very good 201 thanks to a brilliant 100 from Cameron Delport, just off 43 balls. And there the Defenders Mis Ainak Knights now to actually go in and try to get after that big total there. And they need to get off in the first 6 overs. Dean Jones and Alistair Campbell with you. Well, they should have made 240, it must be said, the Arif Azim Boast Defenders, but still, you would have taken 200 before a ball's bowled.
Yeah, I think so. And you know as well as I do, there's always ebbs and flows in an innings, and you don't always finish the way you start. That's the way it is. So they would have liked to have, got around that 220 mark. I think 240, 250 was too lofty a height to set yourself, even after that fast start. And credit also to the Knights, who came back really well. They would have been under the pump. They were staring down the barrel at one stage, but they've come back pretty well. And you know what? They've given themselves a fair chance. We saw in the last game yesterday, it was a very close affair, and that was the Boost Defenders chasing. And they got to 170, chasing down 192. So, yeah, 201. It's going to be a very interesting run chase. They need to get off to a fast start, though. It's as simple as that. They cannot play catch-up chasing 200.
Okay, so strategically here, what do you do? Do you aim to look for 65, 70 runs off the first 6 overs? What's the total? Small totals?
Yeah, I think that you've got to aim for that 60, 10 runs and over. 60, and if you lose a couple doing it, that's collateral damage. It happens. So 60 for 2, that would have been the target for me. And if you can get a bit more than that, yeah, that's a bonus. But you cannot be getting 7, 8 runs to the over. If you're 45, chasing 201, it's a tall ask for the batsman coming in to be able to do that. And one person needs to bat through, needs to get a big score. Yes, Delport got 100. They need someone in their own ranks that does that. First ball, just defended away. Maybe just a sighter required. Cameron Delport didn't need a sighter from ball 1. He dispatched it to all parts.
I don't know what he had for lunch or breakfast, but I want some. Gee, he looked in the zone today. Oh, big swing. There's someone out there. Oh, catch it. Oh, Adam Holyoake's got out of his seat, the coach of Arif Azim Boast Defenders, and they've got a breakthrough straight away.
Well, that's a huge game for them. It's a must-win game. They would have talked about early wickets, but probably wouldn't have expected it as early as this. Unbelievable stuff. Second ball has a full crack, and there's a man waiting out there who's in the air for an eternity, had plenty of time to get around, get underneath it, and not the start the Mis Ainak Knights would have wanted. It's really unfortunate, but he has to go. No runs on the board, and they've already lost their first wicket.
Ryan Pearl there comes in now, and now 1 wicket for no loss. Oh, sorry, Sabandra on strike here. And there it is there. He didn't get all of it. It was there to hit. It was a good catch. And they've dropped a couple. They haven't had much confidence in the field, have they? The Arif Azim Boast Defenders. But
Right, so the two overseas players at the crease, two Zimbabweans, they'll know each other's game really well. And they're going to have to put a partnership together and put it together in quick style as well. Ryan Burl, left-hander, can give it a crack. Vusi Sabanda, renowned for his ball striking ability. But at 1 for 1, chasing 201, have got a long road ahead. Oh, giving him himself room straight away. Well, they have to do that. They have to throw a bit of caution to the wind. Everybody up on the offside, so no surprises that he's targeting that area, Ryan Bull.
We follow Mujib bowling beautifully. End of the over, and it's 1 for 1.
Right, so the first over done and dusted, a really good one from the Boost defenders. Would have looked for a fast start insofar as getting a wicket is concerned. They did just that. And now the billowing locks of the captain, Shpageeza Zadran. He hit a few lusty blows at the end to get them over the 200 mark. Looked like they might only get 190. But he came in, plastered a few over the fence, but now he's doing what he does best, and that is run in as fast as he can and get the ball in the right area. Really an inspirational character. Shpageeza Zadran likes to lead from the front, and he's got the opportunity here in a big game, a must-win game for the Arifazim Boost defenders. And he's got to be spot on. He knows that the batsmen are going to be attacking. He knows that they're going to be after him. And he's got to make sure he's got his field set exactly where he wants it. And he's got to show all his skills. We saw Daulat Zadran for the Mis Ainak Knights. He got plastered in his first over. Didn't have the answers. Does Zadran have the answers?
Oh, that's good pace. He's such an international quality bowler, this fella. Look at the follow through. The long flowing locks of his. He just looks like a class act. I've just come back here now. Everyone's getting in readiness here to start. I must admit there's been a little incident a fair way away from the ground, so everything's all in readiness. Security's advised that everything's okay. So we move on. So Chapeau to start here, chasing 201. Straight on the line, straight away. How's your day been, Alistair?
Marvellous. Really good day's cricket, actually, particularly this game. We've seen Cameron Delport play an absolute blinder. And he's really set the tournament on fire. And they've got their work cut out here, the Mis Ainak Knights. Make no mistake, how good a cricketer is this bloke, Shpageeza Zadran. He hit a few lusty blows when he was batting, had the willow in hand, and now running in really hard. And hitting a good length as well. And they're really putting the pressure on early and showing their true colours. The Afrif Azim Boost defenders. Billed as one of the pre-tournament favourites. Plenty of star power in their side. And they're showing just that here today.
Shapur now showing his experience now. We haven't seen that real good slow ball wild outside of stump, and he's executed it very well. The crowd's here. They're still here. They're enjoying the cricket. There they are. They just love it in this part of the world. It's the biggest growing sport in Afghanistan by miles. It's amazing. Nobody played it or heard of it 17 years ago, and now it's the #1 sport of Afghanistan. Not much bounce there. End of the over. 2 overs gone. It's 1 for 1. There's the crowd. They're enjoying themselves in the Alakazay Kola Shpageeza Cricket League, 5th edition. Gee, we've got good crowds in. It's only 100 Afghani to come in, and tomorrow we've got double games every day, and of course the big games tomorrow, of course. The Dragons, of course, the Paragon Dragons versus the Tigers. Ammo Shark versus the Knights tomorrow, starting at 9:15. A couple of good games now. The tournament now is just starting to find its way. Finding out who's the weaker teams, the best batting teams. Tigers, of course, on top of the league. Now, Mujib coming on. They're appealing now. Did he get a bit of bat on that?
Well, they asked the question. The umpire signalled in the negative. He's not going to give that out. Just went on with the arm, hit the back pad. I think a bit high and just outside the line. So really good decision that from the umpire. But they're in all sorts of trouble here on the Knights. Need to get a crack on. And even though they're trying to be innovative, Burl trying to give himself room, trying to get on with it and get the scoreboard moving. They're not able to get the requisite contact of Willow on ball.
Oh, there it is, through the gates. Made an awful sound. I think we're going to ask to go upstairs. Now, interesting way that is that Morneveg said, did it come off his hands, off his pads? Let's have a little look. No, it didn't come off. Oh, it has. I think it's nicked. He hasn't touched the stumps, has he, Alistair? He hasn't touched the stumps. So if the bails come off, there, he's out.
Yeah, that'll tell us on the way past, the bails are up in the air. That's bold. It's nicked off stump, dislodged the bails. Gloves are nowhere near the stumps. So I think Ryan Burl can comfortably begin the walk back to the pavilion. Simple as that, really. Just asking the question, that's okay. Use technology. Make sure that you're very sure that it was bowled. That's a clear indication of that. Mornev and Vake would know as well that he wasn't anywhere near the stumps, and he probably would have said, I think it's out, but just check upstairs anyway. So Ryan Burl is asked by the umpires to leave the field. Bowled by Mujib Zadran. Faced 5 deliveries, didn't trouble the scorers. They're now 1 for 2, the Knights. Nasir Jamal is the new batsman for the Mis Ainak Knights. 18 matches for him, strike rate just over 100, average of 22, best of 43. He's going to have to improve dramatically on that career strike rate in this particular innings, that's for sure, because they're chasing a monumental target, 201. And they're off to the worst possible start. We're in the 3rd over. They've amassed just 2 runs, I should say 1 run, and they've lost 2 wickets. Nightmare start for the Knights, and just what the Arif Azim Boost defenders would have wanted. They're right on top at the moment. He's off the mark straight away as Nasir Jamal just to push down the ground. They're going to need a lot more than nudges and nurdles here, though. And Vusi Sabanda, we know that he is a clean striker, got 60 in the first game, but he's going to have to start finding the boundary with monotonous regularity if they're going to get anywhere near here.
Ball just sitting a bit low. And look, in reality, folks, at home, if you're watching this, when you're chasing a score over 200, only 1 in 40 is actually works out that way. That's been successful. So they need to get a 4, and they've just got one, found a very good hole on the offside. So welcome 4, and I'll go to, after 3 overs bowled, it's 6 for 2. Well, there you go. The second over there, there's nothing there because it was a maiden over, folks. But look at the last over there, 21 off it. And now it's like a steps. They're starting to go up. They've got to go big. They need a couple more of those overs to catch up. But they need to get the score at least to 170, 180, so their net run rate won't hurt. But Nasir Jamal, 46 off 27. Now Emirates bowling these little cutters here. Experienced one, Rayad. Oh, nice little work on the leg side. I like the fact that he ran the first one hard. That was really, really smart play by Nasser Jamal. Got to keep the boundary riders under pressure. It's a bit bumpy in the outfield here. Grass is just a little bit long.
I still feel that Arif Azim Boost defenders would have to bowl extremely badly from here to lose the game. They're only going at just over 6 runs and over. The Knights, so you'd really have to bowl badly. And again, there's an excellent bowler they still have to use. And Gulbin Nahib, who's a good all-rounder, uses a lot of cutters.
Oh, it's got through, yeah, really smart bowling. They don't mind that. They don't mind that. You can have the ones as much as you like, but they just try to stop the 2s and 4s and 6s now. Inside edge there of his blade. Andre Russell's the first guy I saw had a haircut like that in international cricket. Got a bit of the bleach through it.
I reckon you've got it going on now, Dino.
Yeah, mine's all grey.
That's bleach.
No, that's called experience.
Jeepers, and I thought you were a fashionable character. Now you've just told me you're just a little older than usual.
Yeah, easy 2, running through. Yeah. Just that he's sticking the ball in the wicket, in the pitch there a little bit, and it's a lesson to learn from the greats like Waqar and Wazim and Muhammad Sami from Pakistan bowls it very well, and they believe on these type of pitches the ball comes off irregularly in different paces, but you've got to keep the effort with the ball, bang the ball in the pitch. And they've done that. Now someone's in there now, he won't get that because that might go for 6. Shpageeza.
Shpageeza. It's been a day of Shpageezas, and here's another one.
Too short, and I love the technique that he got his front foot outside off stump and used the bowler's pace. Look at that for technique and helped it. Little uppercut, and he got good pace, and that's a magnificent 50. Really, really well played. Gee, he's played well. I've really been impressed the way he's gone about it, and the courage the way he's played. And now the old inside edge, we're going to call it the Afghanistan cut, or the draw shot they used to call it back in the good old days.
Excellent 50, 56 off 31. They really needed that. And it's just come out of the blue for Nasser Jamal. He's gone about his work quietly, and it was that one particular over off the spinner that he decided to cut and let loose. 3 boundaries he got in that over. And then that one off Cameron Delport, he really laid into him.
Well, they might look for 2 here if they run the first one hard. He's coming back, he's backing himself, and they'll make it. Terrific running, really good running. We've got a bit of a game on here, folks. 10 overs gone, 77 for 2.
Number 22.
अच्छा
bowling left arm round.
هم په کابل الکوزي نړیوال کرکټ لوبغالي کې یو ځل بیا هم هرکلی درته وایو په زړه پورې لوبه دا مهال په کابل الکوزي نړیوال کرکټ لوبغالي کې عارف عظیم بوست ساتونکي او دا مس عینک اتلان شاټ د شاټ باندې یوه منډه راځي د دواړو بیټسمینانو تر مابین تر دا مهاله پورې مس عینک اتلانو 58 منډې جوړې کړې دي او 2 وکټې د لاسه ورکړي دي د بوست ډیفینډر 201 منډې هدف پورته ورکړی ده 202 منډې نو ګورو به چې دغه هدف ته د مس عینک اتلان څنګه ځان رسوي ناصر جمال او سیبانډا دا مهال ملګرتیا کوي. ناصر جمال 50 منډې واقعا هم چې یو ښه بیټسمین ښه توپ وهونکی ده او دا مهال ضرورت ده ورته اړینه ده چې تر څو په 20 ځای باندې پاته سي که د مس عینک اتلان وزیرزي مس عینک اتلان غواړي چې دغه لوبه په خپله ګټه پای ته ورسوي.
بله یقینا باز هم ضیا اکبر بال بسیار بیرون بود، میخواست بال کات کنه اما موفق نشد چون سرعت بال کمی تیز بود و مستقیم به دستای ویکت کیپر که هیچ مجال نبود تا شارت انجام بده. تکرارش ببینین. از قدم ها استفاده کرد و سیده شارت انجام داد. اپیل میکنه به امپایر ببینیم که بال در دستش خورده و یا خیر. ناصر جمال تا ایدم بسیار خوب بیتینگ کرده، توانست تا در 33 توپ 57 دوش کنه. شما تکرار سعی کنید که اگر توپ در دستش خورده باشه و بیتسمین از کریس بیرون باشه رن اوت است. بیتش خواص فکر کنم شاکر صاحب، اما ای دیده شوه که توپ در دستش خورده یا نه.
هم که وګورو صدیقه پرساد یو ډیر د تجربو څخه برخمن لوبڅار ده، خو بیا هم پریکړه تھرډ امپیر ته پرېښې ده د تلویزیون لوبڅار ته. نو وګورو چې لاس د توپ سره لګېدلی ده او بیا په ویکټ باندې، خو دلته بیټ زما په اند باندې چې د خط څخه لږ لوړ ده، پورته ده.
فقط گپی است که دیده شوه آیا توپ در دستش خورده. بله یقینا توپ در دستش خورده. اگه خورده باشه و بیت حواس دواس
که چیرته دغه انګل باندې بیا هم
بیتش بلند است.
که د لنګاپ یا لنګان د لوري څخه دغه انګل وکتل سي، ځکه دلته بیت سم نه معلومیږي.
فکر کنم اوت است شاکر صاحب، به خاطر که حتما توپ در دستش خورده و بسیار مطمئن بود ضیا اکبر. اپیل هم بسیار تیز کرد. ببینیم که امپایر سیوم چی فیصله میکنه.
تھرډ امپایر د تلویزیون لوبڅار په تمه ټول مینوال تر څو د ضیا الرحمن اکبر دغه اوټ لوبڅار پریکړې ته په تمه یو. زما په اند باندې ناټ اوټ پریکړه امکان ولري او ناټ اوټ.
بله یقینا ناټ اوټ قرار داد امپایر سیومی به خاطر از اینکه توپ در دستش تماس نداشت. اگر در دستش میخورد توپ و بیتشان بلند بود باز اوت بود، باید میدان اعلام میکرد. ناصر جمال ببینیم که واقعا بسیار خوب بیتینگ آغاز کرده. قبل از این مسابقات ریجنال وندی هم سنچری زد و بسیار کارکردگی خوب کرد. میتونیم گفته که بسیار در فام است. باز هم یک شارت مقبول طرف دیپ مید ویکت که فیلدر موجود است و صرف به خاطر یک دوش 80 دوش شده و دو بازیکن خود از دست داده و زیرزای مس عینک.
د افغانستان کرکټ بورډ عمومي رئیس تاسو کته یو د لوبې ننداره کوي او توپ هم ګورو چې ډګر ساتونکی هڅه کوي او میس بیلډینګ سلوریزا.
بله یقینا توپ در نزدیکش بود و پایش کمی تو خورد، نتونست توپ صحیح بگیره. شما تکرار میبینید صحنه را، زانوش در گراوند بند ماند و نتوانست توپ استاد کنه. در نتیجه توانست 4 دوش دیگر آمازان خود بسازه.
څلور اتیا منډې 2 ویکټې د لاس ورکړي دي او 11 اوره پای ته ورسېدي. که چېرته دا مهال د بوست ساتونکي توپ اچوونکي له سوچ او فکر څخه کار واخلي، لاین او لاین تونیسي د لوز بال څخه ډډه وکړي. دا به د دوی دپاره ډېر ښه وي او ګټوره به وي که همدغسې لوز بالونه ورته کوي او دوی همدا سویپ هڅه یې کوله ال بی ډبلیو اپیل یې هم وکړ ګلبدین نایب خو کومه ستونزه نه لیدل کېده
فکر کنم انساید ایج بود میخواست سویپ کنه بالا و امپایر هم اوت قرار نداد. محمد نبی در 23 میچ توانسته 656 دوش جور کنه. استرایک ریتش یا سرعت دوشایی که جور میکرد 179، اوریج اوسطی که جور کرده 32.5. 39 توپ مانده 89 دوش. این هم یک دوش دیگه.
این فارم بیټسمن او این فارم لوبغاړی محمد نبی ساحل راغلی ده ځکه چې په سی پی ایل یا کیریبین کرکټ لیګ کې ښه ځلېدلی ده تر پایلوبې پورې خپله لوبډله ورسوله او په هره لوبه کې د ونډه له ورایه برېښېدله. وبه وګورو چې نن د وزیرزي مس عینک اتلانو ته څنګه بریا ور په برخه کې وي. کیپټن انینګز ترسره کړي، بل اړخ ته ناصر جمال ورسره ولاړ ده. سیټ بیټسمین ده، ویشتم ځای په پوره توګه باندې مطالعه کړی ده او د غټو شاټونو په ترسره کولو کې هم هیڅ وقت نه ضایع کوي چې هر لوز بالی په هغه باندې غټ شاټ هڅه کوي.
باز هم زوردار اپیل از طرف گلبدین نایب، اما رد میشه از طرف امپایر به خاطر از اینکه فکر کنم بال در لاین نبود. من میخوایم یک چند عادتهای خوب محمد نبی را بیان کنم به دوستا تا بفهمن. محمد نبی تا 2 سال همراه بندمیر بود که یک عادتی داره که هیچ وقت پریشر نمیگیره، بسیار ماحول تیم بسیار خوب نگاه میکنه، بازیکن‌ها را همیشه خوش نگاه میکنه تا برن خوب کارکردگی کنن و امروز هم ببینیم که تیم میج در یک حالت بسیار اساس است. محمد نبی آیا میتونه که تیم خود از این مشکل کشیده و یا به هدف خود برسانه؟
څوارلس اووره پای ته ورسېدل. د وزیرزي مس عینک اتلانو ټول ټال منډې اصول 14، 3 وکټې د لاسه ورکړي.
شما گرافیک میبینین که تیم مس عینک 2 اوپنرایش یعنی زود اوت شدن، اول دوم بیتسمنش، بعد از او پارتنرشپ یا رفاقتی که 107 دوش پارتنرشپ بین سبندا و ناصر جمال جریان داشت. امیرت به بالینگ انتخاب شد، 2 اوور کرده، 22 دوش داده، غیر اقتصادی تمام شده.
او که وګورو نوروز منګل افغانستان د ملي لوبډلې پخوانی لوبډل مشر د مال تاسو ګورئ چې له امیریټ سره هغه ته خپلې مشورې ورسره شریکې کړې. ګورو چې د نوروز منګل دغه مشورې څومره ګټورې ثابتېږي. د امیریټ سره امیریټ په لومړي ځل باندې په شپږیزه کرکټ لیګ یا کرکټ سیالیو کې برخه اخلي. د اکیډمي اند څخه په سټرایک باندې محمد نبی ولاړ ده. فیله واوټو د یوې منډې لپاره دومره منډه هم مس فیلډینګ وسو او 2 منډې ترلاسه کړې دواړو بیټسمنانو.
وقتش است که باید به جای 1-2 بگیرن به جای 2-3 بگیرن، سرعتشان باید زیاد کنن چون دوشایی که ضرورت دارن تا به هدف خود برسانن فاصلهش کمی زیاد است. از او خاطر باید آماده باشن.
سهار په لومړۍ لوبه کې کله چې د المساپي امونه هنګانو لوبډلې څنګه مس فیلډینګ کړی دی او د هغه نتیجه هم ورته ښه ثابته نه سوله. نو که چېرته دوی هم دغسې فیلډینګ کوي د بوست ساتونکي نو د ناکامي سره یې مخامخ کوی شي، ځکه فیلډینګ ډېر مهم ده، ځکه د توپ اچوونکو مورال لوړوي. ښه ډګر ساتنه.
بله یقینا ویکت تو ویکت بال میکنه امیرت. هجروم یا وقت نمیته محمد نبی را که تا دستش باز کنه و شارتای خوبی را انجام بده. یقینا شاکر صاحب که میچ سبایی که بود دو تیم المصافی یا موشارک خوب فیلدینگ نکردن که چهارم دراپ کردن و چون هدف که کم می باشه باید خوب کیج بگیری، خوب فیلدینگ کنی، خوب رن اوت کنی تا دفاع کنی از هدف کم خود. باز هم یک شارت مقبول سیده اما به خاطر یک دوش.
امریت ګورو توپ دا امریت په ګوته باندې ولګېدو. دا نم دومره که څه هم د راحت نه احساسوي. تاسو ګورئ چې لاس او کومه ګوته چې خوش شوې د هغه څنډي په بیا بیا ځلې بیا هم د اکیډمي اینډ څخه خپل حوصله او زغم د لاسه نه ورکوي. شاټ او توپ د لانګ آن باونډري څخه د باندې د شپږو منډو لپاره
شارت، بهترین شارت توسط محمد نبی. لاین بالا بسیار خوب گیر کرد و سیده شارت کرد توانه 6 دوش از آن خود بسازه. محمد نبی حال کم کم دست خود خلاص کرد. شما تکرارش هم میبینی سیده شارت کرد. واقعا حقدارش بود که باید 6 دوش میشد.
نن ورځې دویمه لوبه ده که په تیرو لوبو کې کله چې دویمه لوبه سوې ده په دویمه لوبه کې واقعا هم چې دواړو لوبډلو ډېرې منډې ترسره کړې دي او تر 180 زیاتې منډې سوي دي. نن هم تر 200 زیاتې منډې دي. 202 منډې هدف ته. شاټ بالکل د لانګ اف پوزیشن باندې ډګر ساتونکی چمتو ولاړو. محمد نبی ساحل هڅه کوي چې د منډو او توپونو تر مابین دغه واټن دا کم کړي. هغه یو ډېر ښه هیټر ده او په دغه وخت کې که د یو غواړي برید کوونکی توپانه کولی سي او تر دا مهاله ښه توپانه کړې ده.
بله یقینا نبی انفام پلیر است که نو از سی پی ال آمد. دوجه هم خوب کار کردگی که تیمشان در فاینال رسیده بود. باز هم یک شارت مقبول طرف لانگ آف و خاطر یک دوش. کوشش دوش دوم اما خوب فیلدینگ توسط گلبودین نایب. 15 اوور هم به اتمام میرسه. 128 دوش از 3 بازیکن خود از دست دادن.
بیا هم د توپ اچونې لپاره ګلبدین نایب چمتو ولاړ ده او توپ اچونه به ترسره کوي. په سټرایک باندې محمد نبی په نان سټرایک باندې ده، خو په سټرایک باندې ناصر جمال ولاړ ده. ګلبدین نایب په ډګر ساتونکو کې هم تغیرات راولي. ډیپ کور ډګر ساتونکی شاټ کې هغه قوت او پیاوړتیا نه لیدل کېده د ناصر جمال. یوازې د یوې منډې موخه او چانس و تر څو یو منډه ترلاسه کړي.
به خاطر از اینکه بال سلو بود. بال سلو را تا خوب جاج نکنی، زیر نظر نبیاری، خوب گیریش کرده نمیتونی.
په 13 اوور کې په همدغه سلو بال باندې سیبان داشت شپږیزه ووهل.
اگر منتظر باشی و سلو بال کنه میتونی، در غیر از او مشکل است کمه. باز هم محمد نبی د استرایک است. 29 توپ مانده، 73 دوش. خوب بال، بهترین بال. صرف توانستن یک دوش بگیرن. آهسته آهسته رنزی که ضرورت داره تیم وزیرزای مس عینک نایت زیاد شده میره.
پاته څلور اورونه ډېر مهم دي. یو اور به ټارګټوي تر برید لاندې به راولي که مس عینک اتلان غواړي چې دغه بریا خپله کړي. یو اور به ټارګټ
شاکر صاحب باید از این به بعد هر اور تارگت شود به خاطر که دوشا بسیار زیاد مانده. این هم میخواست که طرف دیپ میدویکد یک شارت بزرگ انجام بده اما بال آنقدر خوب بود که در بید نامد و صرف یک دوش گرفتن. هر اور باید تارگت شود شاکر صاحب به خاطر که رنز بسیار زیاد مانده و این هم درسینگ روم عارف از این بوز دفندر که کمی خوش معلوم میشن و کمی خفه معلوم میشن تا که نبیده کریز باشه. فکر میکنم چون این جریان داشت. شات، بهترین شات، سیده شات توسط محمد نبی ساخل. واقعیت که بالا خوب گیر کرد لاینشه و توانه 6 دوشه از آن خود بسازه.
واقعا هم ډېر ښکلی شاټ و. محمد نبی ساخیل هم دغه شاټ ته ولاړ هم دغه بال ته ولاړ د تر څو په اساني سره شپږیزه یا څلوریزه ترسره کړي. ګلبدین نایب وکټ ټو وکټ توپ اچونه په دغه وخت باندې وکړي په باډۍ ته نږدې توپ اچونه وکړي نو امکان شته چې د منډو دغه لړۍ راکمه کړي. فول ټاس ډیپ ایکسټرا کور باندې یو ښکلی شپږیزه واقعا هم چې هیڅ یو ډګر ساتونکی راګرځېدلو توان نه لري او توان یې نشته.
بله یقینا شاکر صاحب بال فول تاز بود، لو فول تاز بود، سلو فول تاز بود و کمی خدا وقت داد نبی طرف دیپ اکسترا کور شارت زیبا و فیوریت شارت و بهترین شارتش انجام داد که توانست 6 دوش از آن خود بسازه. 2 بال 2 6 25 توپ 59 دوش نیاز داره تیم وزیرزای بوست مس عینک نایت.
وروستی توپ ګلبدین نایب لا پویلن اند څخه شاټ واو کیچ ایکسلنت کیچ ځای په ځای باندې ولاړ او یو ښایسته کیچ یې ونیوی. له دې سره یې د محمد نبی ساخل پاڼۍ ته د پای ټکی کښېښود.
تکرارش سعی کنیم. خوب بالا جهج کرد اما سعی میدل نشد. بال در نتیجه مستقیم استای فیلدر رفت و نبی در 10 توپ 25 دوش کرد. 16 اورم به پایان میرسه.
Shpageeza to come on now, the experienced one. What a bowler he will be. It'll be hard work to get it though. They need 58 off 24 balls. Oh, and he's got a good piece of this as well. Oh, we've got a game on here. Dean Jones and Alistair Campbell with you.
Nasir Jamal is playing an absolute perler. 76 of 47. Hello, Shapur. You're not going to have it all your own way. Straight down the ground, splits the fielders. Terrific stroke.
Just love the way he coils up and hits it down the ground. Look at the eyes. He hasn't even blinked yet. He knows it's gone. Look at him. He's scheming, trying to work something out. Now, the defensive skills of Shpageeza is under pressure. Short in the air. There's someone out there. Only one.
Yeah, they've got to have a crack at everything, really. 6 off the first delivery, just trying to get another one away. Good fielding, got everything behind it, knocked it forward, just a single. Gets the new man on strike. Secunda Raza is the new man. And he's no mug with a bat. He can hit it as well. I've seen him play some great innings in T20 cricket. And he comes in with it all to do for the Mis Ainak Knights.
The third man's up. I reckon that's an area. Oh, okay. They're pushing the third man back, so they need another fieldsman inside the circle. They're bringing the mid-off up. So I think that's smart captaincy from Shpageeza. I've been really impressed with his captaincy right throughout these couple of games. But he's got to bowl well. Oh, just too quick. Just too good.
Picture perfect. That's where he needs to be. Shpageeza in the block hole. And the new batsman, well, Shpageeza got a big surprise because it had a bit of heat behind it and it was in the perfect place. Swing and a miss. There's the equation, 52 of 21 deliveries. Simple as that. And if Nasir Jamal stays at the crease and strikes the way he's going at the moment, I'll tell you what, they got off a chance here. They just need 3 or 4 big blows. 3 or 4 sixes does it for them.
Just too quick. This is why I think he's so good. Now the umpire's going to come in here about running in on the pitch. He might get a warning here. The umpire here, he's been doing it all game here. He might get a warning. They get 3 warnings. Yep, he's given a warning. So he'll get another, I think that's his first warning, Alistair. So he's only allowed to do it 2 more times and he's off. And he does it a lot, bowling around the wicket.
Yeah, a bit late in the day to be giving him a warning, but the umpire's got a job to do. If he's running on the pitch, he's got to call him for it. And he's done that. So he's now gone from round, he's coming back over. Round the wicket. We saw even yesterday he had a problem running on the wicket, so he's decided to change the method of attack.
Now, I think Shpageeza might like the fact of facing him when he bowls over, so he looked to go over mid-off here. Well, he's tried it and he's gone through backward point, and that might go for 4, and it will. So, there is just a little bit of a heart flutter here for the Arif Azim Boost defenders. I'll be a little bit concerned here.
It's easy in hindsight, but hasn't he overreacted as well? Shpageeza, and he got the first warning, but he's got such a good rhythm. Just carry on. Carry on until you get the second one, and then you know that, okay, I have to change now. I don't run from over the wicket, and I just think he should have maybe just carried on, and he's changed straight away after getting a warning from the umpire and gone for 4.
So what he'll do here, Shpageeza, will back away and trying to hit him through the offside, I would think. Oh, he's bowled it really well, but there's a fieldsman there. So that should conclude the over. 3 overs to go, 155 for 4.
Middle stop.
There it is there, 47 runs to win after 18 balls left. Gee, 3, 4 sixes here might just change this out of the 18 balls. Can they do it? So, Emirates to come on to bowl for the commentators or the members' end here.
Game on, big time. Make no mistake, they can get 1 big over away. They're well on track here, the Mis Ainak Knights. Oh, how about that for a shot? How about that for a shot? Unbelievable stuff. Third man up in the circle, just looked like he had put the periscope up, wasn't bothering to play a shot, and in the end, he steered it beautifully over third man.
The guy who first started that shot and played it really well was the great Sachin Tendulkar, wasn't it? The up and under, little ramping it over. You have to play it so late, and the key to it is to watch the ball.
And Raza didn't even have his eyes on it, was looking straight down the pitch. That's what made it all the more extraordinary.
Oh, on the leg side, with a go! Shpageeza! Did it carry, or am I getting it carried away? No, it's only 4. Geez, it looked like it was 6 to me.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Looked like it had just snuck over. Not a great delivery, you'd have to say, from Ride Emirate. And yeah, just a yard in front. So another boundary, but he started the over 4-4, has Shpageeza, exactly what the doctor ordered.
So, it's 39 off 16. 3 sixes out of that 16, I tell you, they've got a game on. Really have. They've got to get 3 sixes, I believe. Oh, and he's done the ramp again. Oh, it's just delight to watch the courage that these players have got today. Isn't that terrific stuff?
Yeah, sensational batting this from Shpageeza. He's gone across his stumps, 5 leg up in the circle. Really tough shot to play. So much skill and bravery required. And have a look at that. Waited for it nicely, just scooped it around the corner. Excellent stuff.
Now, the bowling here, Emirate's got to know, so I can't bowl that ball now because he's doing this. So do you think Secunda now will load up and try to hit it over mid-wicket now? 35 off 15. So just 2.5 runs a ball now.
Yeah, look, I think that's his area, but he also hits really well over extra cover. And what they've had to do is bring up mid-off so they can have 4 out on the leg side. So what's on is, yes, the offside is open, plus there's 2 available on the leg side. Chip it in the gap.
They'll look for 2 here, but the keeper might get there first. And the pressure on the bowlers here, Alistair, I think sometimes they can get too carried away. I really do think, he says, when in doubt, try and hit the stumps. Whether it's the top of off stump, top of middle, if he misses it, you hit the stumps. And I feel that when you're getting smashed by balls that are missing the stumps, you've got to keep it simple if you can when you're under pressure in all forms of life, really. So Emirate here is just trying to work out. He needs another. No, he's going to push. He's got the deep backward square into the circle and deep mid-off back.
Right, Nasir Jamal, he's the man of the moment. 77 of 48 deliveries, he's got strike.
Now they might get 2 here if they run the first one hard and they're coming back. It's got to throw to the keeper's end, they make it easy. Really good stuff.
Yeah, if you're not going to hit a boundary, make sure you chip it in the gap, push the fielders hard, everyone under pressure. Yeah, you're right, the head doctors will always say, just keep it simple. Thought processes, and that means at the end, just like that, that's the perfect Yorker. Excellent bowling, and well dug out, and they had it in their minds to run through for 2, and that's where the outfield just have to be a bit careful here. Yes, you want to protect the boundary, but you also got to be on your toes to run in and cut down the 2.
Oh, he's gave it a bit of it. Oh, he's hit that like a tracer bullet through point. They can't, can they? They can't get these runs. It's a boundary. 174 for 4 with 2 overs to go. Two overs to go, 12 balls left, 28 runs. Now, if they can get this down to 14 off this over, 14, 15 could be gettable in the last over. So, would you have bowled this guy here? Would you saved him up for the last over, Alistair? Would you bowled the best bowler right now?
Yeah, the penultimate over, you've got to bowl your best bowler. And he's made the right decision, because if he can go for 10, 8 to 10 in this over, then suddenly 18 off the last over is a much bigger get. So I think it's the right decision. Now he's just got to execute. He's got to make sure he doesn't go for 14, 18, because then it really is game over. Unbelievable run chase. I gave them no chance, the Knights, particularly after the first 5 overs. They were nowhere. And, well, Nasir Jamal, 83 of 50 deliveries, played a splendid hand. Ably supported by Mohammad Nabi. Little cameo from him.
So, I think Shapur needs to bowl around the wicket. I don't think this is the right angle, bowling over the wicket to Secunda. Needs to bowl around the wicket and cramp him up. So you'll find that Secunda should be backing away and looking to hit it through the offside. That's what he normally does. Just like that, beautifully bowled. Gee, he's a good bowler. And on the other hand as well, as the fielding team's got to want the ball to come to them. You want the ball to come to them, but that's just tremendous bowling, as you expect from the experienced bowler. I tell you what, it's a tough gig, bowling at the death. You've got to have...
Yeah, just so easy to say, come on, bowl Yorkers. Very, very difficult skill, particularly if the batsmen are looking to get inside the line, play the ramp shot, play the scoop shot. So you've got to have all your wits about you, bowling at the death, and he started well, as the captain Zadran.
Nasir Jamal says, watch the ball, watch the ball. Watch the ball fly on the leg side. Someone's out there. Can you catch it? Yes, he's got it. Full toss. What a knock it's been from Nasir Jamal. Is it a no ball? Is it too high over the waist? I don't think so. But what a knock from this fella. They've got them in a position where they should nowhere near have got in. Yeah, but that'll be fine. But what a knock.
Great knock. He'll be kicking himself. Nasir Jamal, he got the full toss. He's been putting those away with the plum all day long. He'll be gutted that he's holed out, but what an innings. 83 of just 51 deliveries. Gave his side a big chance, and it's not over yet. 175 for 5.
And that's smart. I think he's got to try and jam him up, because already he realises now that Dalat Zardalan will try to back away to free his arms up. Had some good cricket, haven't we, this? Alakazay, Kohler. Oh, he's got it around the corner, and yes, indeed, another 4. Oh, yeah, we got a game.
Oh, Dolet Zadran, you beauty. How about that for a shot under pressure? We talk about executing under pressure as a bowler. What about that as a batsman? Full toss it turned out to be, scooped it round the corner, fine leg up in the circle. Your game to lose now, Knights. Simple as that.
How did number 7 batsman play that shot? Number 7 batsman come. That's the modern day cricketer right now. There's practice this in the nets, and it frightens the living daylights out of bowlers. Now, what's he going to do? Is he going to continue around the wicket? He's still got one more ball. So seven more balls to go.
Yep, 13 to get. It's all gone a bit pear-shaped, this for Shpageeza Zadran. He'll look to try and finish this with a single. If he can do that, they've got a chance in the last over. If this goes for a boundary, well, you'd have to say, barring a miracle, it's all over.
Yeah, he's got to bowl a change-up slow ball, bouncer type thing. He's got a lot of guys on the leg side. He can't bowl a fast one because the third man's up in the circle. What's he going to bowl? Shapur. Oh, he's hit the net. Someone's there. Is he going to catch it? He is. A dot ball. A slow ball. He's tried to hit it around the corner again, and he's disappointed with that no ball, but we've got a game on with 1 over to go.
He'll be gutted, Dolet Zadran. He thought he had got enough on it. There's a bit of emotion there from the captain, but he's got to marshal his troops. He's got to get cracking for the next over. His is done. He's got away with it. Slower ball. You called it, Dean Jones. But the fine leg was back on this occasion. Takes a simple catch in the end, all happening. The wry smile. He knows how close that was. Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it, but he's got to go. Played a good little hand. 8 of just 4 deliveries. 189 for 6 now.
Naib to bowl in the last over. Oh, it's hit the pad. They're running. If he else, he would have been out. Oh, don't throw it. He held on to it. He held on to it. Very, very smart thinking. Naib under pressure.
Gulbayden Naib is bowling the last over here. For the Arif Azim Boost defenders, bowled a terrific last over in the previous game and took 3 wickets in that over, so he'll have plenty of confidence from that. Now then. The new batter on strike. He had to go, or did he? Should Sikandar Raza have actually stayed on strike? Would that have been the more prudent play? 11 or 5. Ramanullah Gurbaz. Well, I tell you what, this is edge of your seat stuff. It really is.
Exactly what you want your players to come under. Slow ball swing. They're going to go for a run. Is he out? Yes, he is. The dangerous Sikandar Raza is out, run out. And now the game has just done another flip.
Yeah, I believe that he shouldn't have run that first run, Sikandar Raza, and he tried to do it on the second occasion. This time Morne van Wyk is spot on. Really, really good stuff, and well, he was playing an absolute corker of an innings, was Sikandar Raza. He's not even in the frame, Terrific slower ball from Naib. He's bowled a few of those, very well disguised. So Raza has to go 20 of just 11 deliveries, 191 for 7 now.
सिकंदर रजा आउट मैदान हुजी सिकंदर रजा
Ibrahim Zadran comes in. Can he handle the pressure? Naib has been smart. Has been cool as a cucumber. Full toss down the ground. Are they looking for two? Emirates going, yes, the chance for a run out. No, they don't take two. Oh, rightio now. What's the equation?
Yeah, really good stuff from Ryan Emirate. Cool as a cucumber under pressure. They were thinking of two. He came in very quickly, and the return to the bowler right over the top of the stumps. Right, there we have it. 10 of 3. They need a boundary. Absolutely desperate for a boundary at this stage. What is Naib going to do? Is it going to be a Yorker, or is it going to be a change of pace? Is it going to be that slower ball? Really good slower ball he's got out the back of the hand. Right, everyone up in the circle on the offside.
Slow ball and miss. They're going to run. Is he going to hit? Misses. Don't throw it. Smart play. No, because if he threw it's a chance to get overthrows. Been very smart. Cool and as a cucumber. 9 from 2 now.
Yeah, he misses. Mornev and Vake. I don't know about you, Dino, but this used to drive me mad as a captain. If he's going to bowl a slow ball, tell the keeper so he knows that it's coming and he can stand up. He's missed it by a long way.
And what's weird for me, I've just noticed he's a left-handed keeper. Not many left-handed keepers you see in the game. So here we go, 9 from 2. Needs to go for 4. And he hits it down the ground. I can't see it. It's getting a bit dark. And that might be the ball game unless they bowl a no baller or wide.
And don't put that past what could happen in this game, because it's had everything. Game of the tournament thus far. They had no chance. The Defenders Mis Ainak Knights, absolutely no chance. After 5 overs, they were dead and buried. And here we are on the last over, and they had a chance. I'll tell you what, they'll be ruining some of the chances. Right, last ball. 8 required.
Swing and a miss, and it's all over. They got their first win. They are in, as in Boost Defenders, get their first win of the tournament. And aren't they ecstatic? And what a terrific game of cricket. And a gutsy performance, a gutsy chase from the Defenders Mis Ainak Knights. I thought they played really, really well to chase down this. And it's amazing how this pitch has changed straight after lunch. And no one can pass 150 in the morning match, and after lunch, everyone 190 is the score. Shapur is explaining to his players, look, well bowled. And just congratulations all round. And one of the best T20 matches we've had in the Alakazay Kola Shpageeza Cricket League.
Yeah, and they could have got a lot more, the Boost Defenders. It didn't have to be this close. Cameron Delport, what an innings he played. 143 deliveries. They should have got 220, 230, maybe even 240. They fell away a bit in the middle and towards the end and only ended up with 201. But in the end, that proved enough by 7 runs. And they've got their first win, I should say. They desperately needed that. If they had gone down today, their tournament was probably over, you'd have to say. But now they're alive and kicking. And the trajectory is a good one, because if they can keep up this sort of form, they can boost themselves into the final big time. The Knights, well, they came back well. They did well to restrict the Boost Defenders to 201, and they came out, and I tell you what, the last 15 overs of this innings have been the best you'll see in any league around the world. Nasir Jamal, what an innings he played. Mohammad Nabi, Vusi Sabanda. They threw caution to the wind and got their side ever so close. And I tell you what, after that Shapur Zadran no ball, I had my money on the Knights. But in the end, they held their nerve. A great lost over by Gulbay Naib, just proving his worth, the most expensive player in the auction. And when you can win games for your side like that, you're earning the money.
Certainly are. It was a lot of fun to call that match. It really was. I really enjoyed it. And there we have it here. There's the target. Sabanda played beautifully. 45 off 33. Nasser Jamal, 83 off 51. What a knock that was. Don't forget Nabi's little 25 off 10 and Sikandar Raza's 20 off 11. They were just brilliant. Even Zadran's there, 8 off 4. Really good, gutsy, courageous batting and only falling 7 runs short.
2 for 17 for Mujib Zadran. He was outstanding up front, bowled his 4 overs in a row. Really good stuff, set the tone really. But in the middle bowlers there, Zoe Rahman went at 11s, Ryan Emmerich 13.25, Cameron Delport just the 1 over for 21, but what a run chase it really was. I thought, they thought that they had the game in the bag off that first 5 overs, rested on their laurels a little bit and nearly got the fright of their lives, the Boost defenders. But in the end, 201 for 6 proving enough. 100, a brilliant 100 from Cameron Delport. 31 for Wahidullah, Mangal 29, Muhammad Nabi 2 for 37. And the Mis Ainak Knights 194 for 8, falling agonisingly short by 7 runs. What an innings it was from Nasir Jamal, 83 off just 51 deliveries.